Hey collective, good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm a little frustrated. I don't have a lot of time. But I did a 30-minute video for you guys like 10 minutes ago, and the video, I can't find it. It's not in the files, so that's that. Anyway, another thing, since I'm back, I got a couple more minutes. It's gonna be really short, but I was sitting outside and I was, having my coffee, my cigarette, and I'm looking at the trees, and the trees got the cherry blossoms on them, right? And then I noticed, like, from the winter, you know how some branches get, dismembered or break off and stuff like that, and they're hanging on. I noticed they didn't have any flowers on them. And the first thing I heard is, as long as you stay connected to the vine, you will bear much fruit. If you're not, without being connected to the vine, you can bear no fruit. Those branches on that tree that were broken or had died or were dead didn't have no flowers on them, but the rest of the tree did. Peep that. So if you disconnect from the vine, you cannot bear no fruit. Okay, so take that how it resonates. Let's see. Let's go with this. I feel rushed now because I did a video and I'm so mad. But it's all good, right? Whatever is meant to be will be, right? Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Yep, disconnected from the vine, you cannot bear any fruit. And that's telling me disconnected from God, right? As long as you stay connected to God, you will bear much fruit. And then disconnected from God, you can bear no fruit. Period. What's going on here for the collective? Spirit said, move. It's time for some of y'all to move. If you're being called to move, right? Then if you're feeling, you're getting that nudge to move, Spirit saying move. It's time for you to move. 7 could be significant. And what else we got? We got, and then healing will begin, right? Seeing beyond the veil. 7-6. 6-7. What we got here? Your crown chakra. Listen. Yeah, Spirit is 767 could be significant. Give me one more, Spirit. Listen, your intuition, you are very intuitive. I feel like your heart chakra is in alignment. It's like you follow this energy of love, right? And because that's what it's about love. Love heals all. When you start to love yourself, you start to heal. Come on, Spirit. Yes, this is what it says. Healing begins. And that's your heart chakra. Grounding. Some of you guys need to get grounded. But I feel like with your intuition, you got the crown chakra. Your intuition is fucking through the roof. You're starting to see and get downloads of things. You're starting to see beyond the veil. You're starting to see beyond the behaviors. Right? You can see where it's coming from. Come on, Spirit. You're being called to move, especially when it comes to love and who you share your energy with, right? You're the ties that bind. What is it? Choose your fucking battles. Come on now. 7677. That's it. That's your number. 7677. Let's see what that means. Manifest, baby. Baby. Yes. And in the last message that I did, your spiritualist fuck card was you unfuckwittable. When you learn to balance out your fucking emotions, you become unfuckwittable. You hear me? Do you hear me now? Let's get some of these Akasha. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. All right? Choose your battles. Every fight ain't meant for you to engage, right? It's not even your fight. That's somebody's own fight with them, they're within their spirituality. How they see themselves, how they see the world, right? You can see the world beyond the behaviors. Is what I'm hearing. I keep hearing beyond the behaviors. The behaviors say one thing, and if you were in the 3D, you would get caught up in the fucking behaviors. That's what you would be fighting. You know better than to fight the behaviors. But this is not a physical fight. This is a spiritual fight. This is spiritual warfare. Thank you, Spirit. This is spiritual warfare. When you're being called to move, Spirit is asking you, telling you to move. Don't got it for my collective. Flow. Listen, go with the flow. When you're being called to move, you are learning the rhythm of trust and surrender. Forces larger than you are moving everything perfectly. Relax in the current and allow life to unfold. Come on, what else, Spirit? Okay, sacred return. Returning back to who you are. You have journeyed far and wide through realms of forgetting and remembering. Now you return home to your truest self, carrying all your fucking wisdom. Listen, you had the courage to go beyond the pain, the hurt, the trauma. You started looking at that shit and you started dissecting that shit. You ain't scared of it. You ain't scared of it. You ain't afraid. You ain't scared. Somebody could talk like that. You ain't scared. I ain't scared. Listen, you're doing your sacred return, baby. Come back to source. Staying connected to the vine. You hear me? Your crown chakra. You could be having tingling on the top of your head. Oh, well, that one flew out. What's this? Child, listen. Soul alignment. I can't make it up. You're in your soul alignment. Yes, you are. You are realigning naturally with your original blueprint. Come on now. Old distractions. That outside, the behaviors, right, have fallen away. Flow gently. You got flow already. Flow gently into this deeper resonance. You are being guided. Come on now. Come on now. I gotta get off of this, y'all. I'm sorry y'all didn't get the other video. Maybe it'll pop up. I don't know. I don't know where it went. Keeper of intention. You nurture and protect your soul's sacred intentions. Your inner garden flourishes because of your care. Trust the cycles of growth you tend. Staying connected to the vine, you will bear much fruit. Pick and choose your battles, right? Don't fight the physical. You fighting the spiritual. And you got to recognize when people are attacking 717, when people are attacking, that's because they're going through some kind of pain, some kind of trauma, right? You already know. That's your breakthrough, baby. Whoo, come on now. That's your breakthrough, baby. That's your breakthrough, baby. You have broken through old limits and emerged transformed. Celebrate your strength. You are standing in a new field of possibilities. Come on. Master the flow. That's flow 3 times. Mastering of your fucking emotions. You dance with change instead of resisting it. Come on now. Speak. Your grace transforms chaos into opportunity. The manifester. The manifester. Giving and receiving. Your third eye again. Stop playing. That's another 6, 7, 6, 7, 7, 6. 6. 1. You are one with the universe. You master the flow. Come on now. Let me get y'all spiritual as fuck and then I have to go. I have to go. What's going on here, Spirit? Damn. I really want to get some more. Let me get some tarot. I don't want to leave y'all with nothing. What else? Where should we go, Spirit? Let's see. I don't know why I feel like this is going to throw this shit some another way, but we're going to find out. Listen, you mastering yourself, baby. 5 of Pentacles, yeah. You could have been a very low vibration. Queen of Cups in reverse, depressed, feeling left out, isolated, not knowing where you belong, constantly trying to love people that didn't love you back. Whoo, come on now. Come on now. Constantly loving those that didn't love you back. You was giving away all your energy to Spirit said, to soulless people. Listen. Listen. You climbing that ladder, baby. You're ascending. Yes, sir. Anything else for my collective, Spirit? I'm sure you got some more messages. 5 of Pentacles. Yep. Coming back to yourself. Mastering that soul alignment. You were allowed to feel this pain so that you could recognize who you are. That's why you were allowed to go through this transformation. And everybody knows, if you don't know now, you know that transformation is never fucking easy. It can be very fucking painful. Child, listen. We got the 8 of Wands in the reverse. Nope, it's not. It's in the upright. Sacred return. You have journeyed far and wide through realms of forgetting and remembering. Now return home to your truest self. You took your mask off. You took your mask off. You took off that mask of people pleasing. You took off that mask of nurturing and loving and being so forgiving and so supportive and just giving and not receiving. You took that fucking mask off. Hangman in the reverse. You took the mask off. Spirit said you learned what you needed to learn. You've seen. Look at this. This is seeing beyond the veil, baby. I promise. This is enlightenment. This is enlightenment. You understand that you understand human behavior. Come on now. You understand the humanness in us. Yes. You understand that it's all about love. It's all, when you get your heart chakra in alignment, you can get everything else in alignment. Yep, when you realize that the behaviors that were meant to trigger you, to trigger your pain, your trauma, right? You got control of that shit. Come on now. You got control of that shit. 4 of Wands is not learning. This is nothing happening, nothing growing, being disconnected from the vine, right? Nothing grows there. No fruit, no elevation, no raising of the vibration. You came up out of that, baby. Yes. You started recognizing that how people treated you was a reflection of them and not you. 11:44 on the clock. Come on, baby. You realize that their behaviors are... Listen. You realize that their behaviors was a reflection of them and not you. You carried a lot of fucking burdens. You had to go through a lot of breaking down and dissecting, okay? Because this is what this is. That's what looking behind that veil is. Looking behind that pain and seeing what's really fucking going on. What's really, you know, why am I affected by certain fucking people's behaviors? You pick and choose your battles, right? You know that you're not fighting the person. You're fighting a spiritual principality. Come on now. And the spirit is inside. That's our spirit. Some people have a dark spirit, a disturbed spirit, a dis-ease with spirit, with their spirit. Is that dis-ease with itself because it's constantly doing shit it don't want to fucking do. Come on with this 10 of Wands, baby, because it's, listen, raising your vibration as you should. We got a King of Wands out here. We got the Empress out here. And we got the Chariot. Standing up for yourself. King of Wands and the Empress. And the Chariot. Forward movement. Being brave. Standing in your power of who you are. You know you're a loving and caring person. And people try to make you feel like you were unworthy. Right? They didn't value you. And that affected you. Okay? That made you feel low. That put you in a 5 of Pentacles like you weren't good enough. When the whole fucking time, that's the reflection of their own soul fights, their own soul's battles. When you focus on how people treat you and absorb all that pain and that regret and rejection, that's you taking on their fucking battles. That's you trying to fight and get their approval when they don't even approve of themselves. You were never gonna win. You were only going to sink deeper. Trying to prove something to somebody that don't even love theyself. They don't even know thyself. They're disconnected from the vine. They don't bear no fruit. What's going on here, Spirit? Knowing when to move and move forward. You got moved. That's your first card. The Chariot. It's happening. 9 of Swords. You ain't fucking confused no more. Stop trying to fucking be everything they need you to fucking be. You can't fix it. This is an inside fucking job. You were so fucked up because you kept wondering why things were never working out because they was dumping their shit on you. Making it be your fault. Because you couldn't fix them. Look at that shit. They wanted you to fucking fix them. Listen. And that shit damn near destroyed you because they kept making you feel like you weren't good enough because you couldn't please them. You were never going to be able to do it. Never. The magician manifests, baby. Yes. You transform. We got a King of Pentacles out here and a Six of Swords. It's time to move away from this shit here. You did, and when you did, you created stability for yourself. Wisdom. And you was moving in a very undercover kind of way. It's like just knowing, just listen to your intuition when spirit spoke to you and said it's time to let go, without even saying things. You just did it. You, even when you didn't know why, even when you were like, am I doing it the right thing? You know, you had to learn how to trust your third eye. Baby, listen, you got that all day. You are very intuitive. You're a high priestess energy out here. I promise. I promise. Anytime you can see beyond the veil, baby, you a high priestess. Now, what you going to do with that information? A lot of people know that people are acting out of pain and trauma. And what do? They poke the bear. They keep people fucking on a string like that because they know what hurts. Stop playing. You learned when to walk away from the fucking table when love was no longer being served. You stopped investing in shit like that. You started keeping some shit to yourself and staying by yourself and moving by yourself. Stop giving away all your energy to people that don't give it back. People think that because you don't say anything that they can just come and just dump shit on you and treat you any kind of way, that you're so fucking forgiving and gullible and naive that you would eat it. Look, Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Very gullible. Promiscuous. From the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, from the Queen of Cups in reverse to the Empress. You are very naive, very gullible. Right, you were very quick to jump to someone's defense, to help people. Even when you didn't get nothing back in return. We got the Tower in reverse and the King of Pentacles. He came on out. 4 of Wands in the reverse. Let me see. Give me some more, Spirit. The Emperor. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. Somebody that makes bad choices. They don't think first. The Nine of Cups and the Ace of Swords. You took control of your mind. You took control of how you think. You took control of your fucking emotions. Right? And you started standing in your truth. You started loving yourself. You started listening to your intuition. You started moving accordingly. You let the tower fall. You stopped giving unconditionally. I strike that from. You didn't stop giving unconditionally. You started, I'm hearing, measuring how much you were giving out. You started, you know what I'm saying, tempering yourself is what I'm hearing. Not being so giving, so gullible. Now you sit in this King of Pentacles energy, like you're smart, you're wise, you make smart choice. You're very strategic, is what I'm hearing. You're very strategic, and you definitely avoided some kind of tower by moving the way you move, by listening to your intuition. You open up a gold mine of a whole new, like I'm hearing, like a whole new board has been set up for you, right? Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. You're not playing the beginner's game anymore. Yes. What's going on here, Spirit? Let me get off of this. I gotta go. Look, you are protected. We got Judgment in the reverse here. 7 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles in the 10 of Cups in the reverse. Picking and choosing your battles. You're not out here trying to to judge anybody or blame anybody or point fingers or saying that somebody else. You ain't doing that. But you're not accepting other people's projections, right? What people might say, oh, it's because of you or this, or saying that you did. Listen, you understand quite fucking well that we all act from our own spiritual contents, okay? Our own soul's contents. You see beyond the basic behaviors. You understand where it's coming from. So, therefore, you know that if you don't feed it, spirit, come on now. If you don't feed it, it ain't gonna grow. Let me get y'all another spiritualist book because the other one. No. Let's see what's going on. Can I get that from the collective? I gotta go. What's the message for the collective? Okay. Do not be an ungrateful shit. Seriously, if you're reading these cards, you're privileged as fuck. You can read. Reading is super fucking fantastic. Think about how many generations of people didn't get to read. Fuck yeah, we're not completely fucked. We know how to read. We know how to read. Whether it's reading a book or reading these cards or reading energy, you know how to read. You learn how to read the energy. Thank you, Spirit. You learn how to read the energy. The projections, the way people act, what they say, what they do. You learn how to read that shit. Alright, that's y'all message. I'll see y'all soon. Deuces, y'all stay up.